Alright, so my countdown to Game of Thrones Season 7 basically ends here because I did kind of review Season 6, sort of. So, yeah, but that all being said, there's going to be some spoilers mentioned in this review, and I'm probably not going to mention a lot of moments that happened in Season 5, so I apologize in advance if I didn't mention your favorite moment in Season 5, so here we go. So basically, you know, Tyrion's on the run, and basically him and Varys go to basically meet Daenerys Targaryen, and that's something I've kind of thought I've kind of thought this prior to this season, like it would be cool if Tyrion and Daenerys met, and I thought, it's wishful thinking, they're probably never gonna do that. And I've gotten so used to them keeping, you know, a lot of these some of these main characters that stayed apart this long, and I'm like, okay, they're probably not going to change it up, and they actually did in this season. And when it finally happened, I got goosebumps. I'm like, this is really good. I mean, this is really freaking awesome. And even though poor Tyrion went through hell to get there, and and also let's see here, and you know, also with Jon Snow, you know, what, you know, the shit that he's basically going through, you know, trying to lead everybody, you know, like with the Watch and whatnot, and I gotta jump right to episode 8, like when he's trying to basically get more people to, you know, like to basically get ready for this fight, you know, like with the White Walkers. They you know, they got the drop on him. Like, holy shit. I mean, like that was crazy. Like, to where it's like he basically lost people, you know, like, you know, while he was there, you know, like, you know, when he went there and they went there with him, and it's just it's insane. I mean, like, and the White Walker army just got bigger, and then that's when we meet the Night's King for the first time ever, because I don't think we've ever seen him in the other seasons. I mean, this is the first time we actually see him, and man, that dude is fucking scary. He is fucking scary. Oh my gosh. I mean, just him going like this, like that. I mean, that basically stayed in my head for a while. I mean, I even had a couple nightmares about them. I mean, like, holy shit. Like, damn it, like, it's for realsies. And then we get an awesome episode 9, like, where Daenerys almost got this close to getting killed by those golden mask, you know, like, maniacs, who basically, you know, is, you know, fucking shit up at, you know, at Meereen, and then her first baby, her first child, you know, Drogon, comes back to rescue her, and then he just barbecues almost every one of those golden mask motherfuckers, and it's awesome to watch, and it was awesome for Tyrion to actually see a dragon up close and personal for the first time ever. And when you find out later on, that's something he's always wanted. He always wanted to see a dragon when he was younger. So I guess he kind of is reliving those childhood desires when he did see Drogon for the first time. And then he relived those moments again, like in season 6, you know, like when he saw the other two. And I felt bad for the other two, like when she did go down there and she did you know, see them. It's like, yeah, they're basically pissed off, you know, at this point. And so yeah, and then right to the season finale, where everybody had an uproar, and then some people were probably saying they were going to boycott the show after what happened with Jon Snow basically being killed, and I feel like Ollie was pressured into killing him too. And rewatching previous seasons, I kind of felt bad for him, sort of. Like, I can understand the bullshit that he went through, you know, I mean, the shit that he had to watch and everything like that. And I mean, like, I had to step away from my own reality and just sort of take a look at that situation, like, and try to understand it a little better than I did when I first watched it. So, but still, I'm I was never particularly fond of Ollie, and I don't miss him. I don't miss him. I mean, the character, not the actor. But, and also, and then a lot of people were basically clinging on to this theory that Jon Snow was going to come back, and I'm like, are they really going to do that? And there are theories of how that came to be, of how they're coming to that theory. It seems pretty accurate, where they're not just being biased, like, well, I just want him to be bad because I don't want him killed off. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, it would be a waste if they did kill him off and then they just left him there like that. But, man, I mean, just looking back on it, you're just like, yeah, I don't, you know, just what they've done with him after that, I don't see him going anywhere when the show's over. That's just me. So yeah, with that all being said, this was a pretty solid season, and it gets 4.5 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 chair spins. So, yeah, I mean, my countdown is basically over. So feel free to break down something that I did not mention in like in this review. And oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the Walk of Shame. Yeah, I mean, like when Cersei was basically being punished and stripped from her, you know, just from her authority and all that stuff. And yeah, that was one of my favorite moments in season 6. I mean, like, she's done a lot of fucked up shit, and it's really weird how you come this close to feeling bad for her when she's walking across there bare naked and having all this shit and all this, just having random stuff thrown at her, like rocks and shit and food and all that stuff. I mean, like, me, I was enjoying it. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, all the shit that she's done, I mean, I almost felt bad for her, even though I was still enjoying it. I unapologetically was enjoying that. I mean, if you felt bad, I can understand why. I mean, like, I started to feel some conflict there, like, that's a little, and I slapped myself, like, shut up, just enjoy it. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review on this season, make sure you thumb up the video, make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching, and looking forward to season 7. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.